The hardest part about success isn't actually the grind. It's realizing the people you love might actually be the reason why you don't end up making it. And I'm not saying your day ones are bad people. I'm saying they don't make you better. And that difference will decide whether you make it or not. Because when you're 19 and everyone around you is playing small, not winning will feel normal. See, I actually used to be that guy. Same crew every single night, same small town, everyone just hanging out talking in a group. But the second I started talking about business, no one was having it. The jokes started running through talking about, look at this guy, he's trying to do something. And I don't blame them. Like honestly, they weren't haters. They were just mirrors reflecting the person that they saw and the person that they knew forever, the person they were comfortable with. So I'm going to break it down on why the people around you will determine your future and how you can rebuild your circle to optimize for getting rich. It's funny, like once you get this fixed, it's like your mindset, your money, even your energy, everything just scales. I want you to literally pull out a piece of paper. This is what I would do for every single one of my friends. Pull out a piece of paper and write down each of their names. Write down the 5 people's names that you talk to the most. I like to call this like auditing your circle. And under each name, I want you to write 5 things that you enjoy about them. 5 things that if you took that right from their personality and put it into yours, you'd become a better person. Right? I want you to do 5 things under each person's name that you find good, and then 5 things that you find bad. Now this can differ from person to person, but for me, I have certain friends that I take their confidence from, or I'll take the way that they can speak in large groups, and I kind of admire that, so I keep them around in order to kind of gain that skill off of them. Now if you take a look down both sides, the good and the bad, and the bad outweighs the good, you got to cut that friend off. Because if every single conversation that you guys have is gossip or just like plain out like distraction, it's not worth it. It's genuinely just distracting. And I'm not saying cut off your entire friend group. I'm just saying don't feed that dead energy that doesn't serve you. It's funny because once you have those 5 people's names down and the thing that makes them really good for you, you'll start to realize like maybe it's not as optimized as it should be. Because motivation is temporary, but environment isn't, right? If you put a lion in a zoo long enough, it's going to turn into a house cat. Same thing goes for if your circle normalizes 3K a month and just kind of idealizes that like $22 an hour range, that's where you're going to be stuck. But if there's 10 billionaires in your group, you're going to be the 11th. That's just how it is. So for most of you that I'm speaking to right now, your reference points are probably just broken, right? And that's okay. That's fixable. And that's why millionaires hang with millionaires, right? Like it's not arrogance. They're not just better than you. It's just collaboration, right? Let's say TJR, he's out there partying with a bunch of other content creators because they're the crazy people that can post every single day for years on a time, right? They don't want to talk to people that are just going to ask for pictures and blah, blah, blah. They don't have the same mindsets. And what this can mean, it's funny. It's not like cutting people off is literally just like, boom, I don't want to talk to you ever again in my life. It's like adjusting access, if that makes sense. Some friends you see once a year. Some friends literally get your attention all year round, and some just straight up don't get any access to you. You need to protect your environment like it's your bank account, because at the end of the day, they're the same thing. As soon as I stopped talking to the people that I would drink with every single weekend, like a party every single weekend, that's 52 parties in a year. That's impressive. But as soon as I stopped doing that, I didn't feel inclined to go out. I didn't feel inclined to drink and smoke and all that garbage. And wouldn't you know it, my health went up, my productivity went up, and I just overall became a better person. And the funny part is when I joined rooms of like killers, like I'm talking people making 10K all the way up to 100K a month, everything changed. My whole life changed. I realized I wasn't lazy. I was just completely under challenged. You need to find people that make you feel like behind, like not comfortable, because everyone knows like pressure creates diamonds. That's just the famous saying. And I like to surround myself with people that have something that I don't, and a mindset that matches mine. It literally doesn't matter if it's online or not. You just need to get into a group of killers, right? Like my business partner right now, Sawmill, I knew he was a killer. He had the same mindset as me. He was an outlier in my hometown. So obviously he came to Halifax with me, and now we're business partners because I trust him. And I trust that having close proximity to him will make me a better person. The same way the only people I talk to online are people that are making 100,000, 500,000, $1 million a month, because I know I want to be the same, right? And I feel like I'm behind and I make like 10 grand a month. And that's the exact room I need to be in order to get to that next step. A little bit of a side tangent, but in order to get into those rooms, there has to be no ego whatsoever. You're going to have to accept how low on the hierarchy you are in the money space once you start to realize like and meet these people doing like millions of dollars a month. Like you have no comparison to these people at first, but as you start to work your way up, like obviously you can gain the skills in order to compete with that. And in the space like online, like it's not competing, it's just making the same amount of money. Like no one's buying into other people's markets unless you're direct competitors. So if you can just work alongside someone and just match their workflow, you can become the same if not more successful than that person ever will be. And it's funny, like the people that will never succeed won't succeed because they're lonely. They'd rather stay average together with their average friends that go drink every weekend, the people that aren't really going anywhere, then go out there and try it on their own. And there's always going to be that lonely chapter, like Alex Hormozy talks about, where months to years at a time, where you just don't have anybody to talk to about it because business isn't average, right? It's like when you go to the gym, there's obviously people in that gym where you can go to, you could talk to them. It's easy to find people that are like-minded in the gym, but in business, it's like, where do you even go? There's so many businesses. It's like firing a shotgun at, a little plate 100 meters away. Like you're probably not going to hit it. And if you hit it, it's because you shot that shotgun for 4 years at a time and you got lucky. And that's what it's like finding that friend group that will ultimately get you to where you want to go, help you achieve those goals. Because loneliness is very temporary. That lonely chapter is temporary, but the regret is permanent. Every version of you dies at a different altitude. You just have to decide which one you want to bury. So yeah, I mean, like, cutting off your day ones can make you rich, but it's not because you hate them. It's because you love your potential more. And this is something that you have to get to learn, is that you need to start putting yourself first, right? Your friends aren't going to help you achieve your goals. They got to go, right? Because what else are you here to do on this earth? You're going to die one day. Why not just go achieve your goals? Because you can't become successful and be a 1% person with surrounding yourself with the 99%. That's just not how it works. Growth only comes when you do something so uncomfortable and so outrageous to your normal friend group that it almost forces you to become that person worthy of another friend group, worthy of that high level 1% friend group. At the start, it might look like betrayal, like genuine betrayal of not talking to your like day ones, but you'll start to realize as time goes on, like that was the best choice you could have made in order to secure that spot at the 1% table. Like it's not about leaving them forever. It's about just like becoming that guy that they want to follow later, right? And that's fine. That's the guy you want to be. So if you're in that stage, outgrowing your circle, chasing your goals like wildly, and no one gets it, you're not crazy. You're just early. And I want all you guys to be in a group that has like-minded people. And if you want to crush, join my Discord group. It's in my bio. It's in the description down below. Send me a DM when you've joined, and I will personally book a call one-on-one with you to go over all your goals and help you out with your journey.